Hello everyone. My name is Josh Phillips, and today I will be talking to you about virtual reality technology. Now, before we get way into it, who here can tell me when the first concept of virtual reality existed? Any guesses on years?
1993.
Okay, we got 93.
89.
89. What if I told you all it was 1960? Morton Helig wanted to make a machine that was basically an all-senses theater experience. Basically a giant box you sit in and all your senses are used. Don't know about taste though, but the main market behind it was all senses. And this is what it looked like. It had 3D, wide and peripheral vision, motion, color, stereo sound, aromas, wind, vibrations, and for the low price of $1.5 million. That doesn't seem very practical at all, does it?
No.
For consumer or for scientific means, it looks just like it's used for entertainment only. So then scientists started to get into this idea of virtual reality. We could use this, we could develop upon it. So in 1961, Phillips Corporation developed the first head-mounted display. This little part right here, this was not it. This thing was codenamed the Sword of Damocles. The whole device was 1/3 the size of this room. The reason this device was invented was that so you could monitor dangerous situations in a virtual environment without putting yourself in harm. Like if something went down in a chemical plant or a fire or something. It's kind of like a rotating camera, but with being there and looking around and observing everything. So this was the first real head-mounted display. They called it the head sight. Now NASA took it a step further in 1984. They developed a head-mounted display that, if you ask me, kind of looks like a bike helmet with a box in front of it. But at the time, this thing was amazingly sophisticated. Like, you could use it to graphical engineer and for flight simulation. And it was used to try and teach pilots how to react to certain dangerous scenarios in a flight environment. And it was supposed to revolutionize the VR world. This is where it was going to take off. This is where everything was going to start. This was the huge plan. The video game market tried to get into this. They thought, VR, we could put this in our games. We could make it to where the user is actually in our game. Now Sega tried to play with the concept for years. They even had a demo that they released in one of their electronic conferences. It never actually came out, unfortunately. The first console to actually use virtual reality as a concept was the Nintendo Virtual Boy. Now from a show of hands, who had one of these in the 90s? Just 3 of us? At the time it was pretty cool, you know, other than the eye strain, the back pain, all that fun stuff. But it was real 3D at the time. You felt like you were actually there, unless you were playing Wario World. But it wasn't very popular, mainly because it was not very ergonomic, it was awkward, and the battery life, not at all good. And it would pause every 15 minutes because it caused eye damage. That's why I wear glasses today, because of this thing. It also only displayed in 4 colors of red and black. So everything was very, very disorienting if you were trying to play a game. You could not navigate at all in a flight simulator whatsoever. So then from here, virtual reality just took a plummet. It was like forgotten about. No one cared about virtual reality anymore. The main focus in gaming was, let's just make graphics better, let's make more powerful consoles, let's do this, let's do that. Until 2012, there was a Kickstarter campaign for the Oculus. And the Oculus Kickstarter raised a staggering $2.4 million in the crowdfunding effort. Now this was the original model, right here. If you ask me, it looks like a cardboard box with tape around it, a strap, and an HDMI port. Doesn't look very sophisticated. In 2 short years, they turned it into this. Now, you all may be thinking, this thing's so cool. What would it be like to actually try one of these things? Well, I have a treat for all of you who are thinking that. So, let's see. Matt, can I have you up here, please? What we're going to do is we're going to put you in a virtual environment. So, if you'll just sit down, place the headset on. Meanwhile, I will put your headphones on, and I will tell you where to place your hands. It's alright, not gonna hurt you, chill out. Alright, so here's that. Let me see your hands. Here is your mouse, and then here is your WASD, right there. Alright, now, we're gonna start a demo. It'll load. All right, Matt, what do you see?
I see a house.
All right, awesome. Now, all right. Matt, can you look to your left for me, please? How about your right? Up, down. Now, what you're seeing, can you describe it to me? Do you feel like you were actually in front of this house?
Actually, yes. Feels like it's in my point of view and everything.
All right. Well, how about you walk into the house? Let's explore a little bit. It's a very nice house.
It's a very nice house.
I think I'd live somewhere like here. Now, what you're seeing up here may not be too impressive, but what's going on in here, it is an actual environment where you feel like you are fully immersed in this world. It's just a little bit choppy because we have to stream it, but don't mind that. All right, if you'll go back out the front door and then go into the back. It's almost like you could just relax in a little villa in Tuscany somewhere. Go out towards that balcony. Now you're just looking at the ocean, lake, whatever it is. You see boats, you hear seagulls. Do you feel like right now you were just looking out on a balcony at the sea?
Yes.
It's pretty amazing, right?
It is.
All right. Everything's about to go into total darkness. All right. So that's the first demonstration. Now, I have a second demonstration, which is going to be a little better. This was just a basic, this is how it works, and just giving you an idea. Chris Neely, would you mind coming up here?
Sure, why not?
All right, as I told Matt, all I'm going to do is I'm going to put the headset on you, put the earphones on you, and show you where to put your hands. The objective of this game is to hold both control keys and do not let go.
Okay.
And also,
Okay. All right.
so you'll put on the head mounts display. By the way, this guy's going to start talking. He's going to repeat himself like 4 times. There's nothing we can do
There's
about
my
it.
control keys.
All right, just don't touch the control keys yet. You got some stuff to put on. We're augmenting you.
Oh boy.
All right. Now, your control keys are right here. Don't press them yet. You're holding on to here and here, but do not touch them yet.
Okay.
All right.
Hi, and thank you. Hi, and thank you for playing my game. Hi.
All right.
And thank you for playing my game.
How's the volume on your end?
Right now.
It's technically difficulties. I've got no volume.
To start the game,
Really?
press both
Yeah.
control keys on your keyboard.
Don't let go of them. Oh, it turned off.
Can't see anything either.
You can't see anything?
No.
That's not good. Let's try this one more time. All right, do you see anything?
Negative.
We need some tech support up here.
Let's see here. Did I hit one of these switches on the front of it?
Oh, no, all right, switches. Anything?
No picture yet, sorry. Zero.
It's tracking your
Still
movement.
not seeing anything. The screen on the inside is not gone.
It was just flipping. All right, folks, we seem to be experiencing some mild technical difficulties. You'll just bear with us real quickly. Okay, device attached. Hey, yeah, it worked right before we started this. Yeah, seriously, especially developer technology. It's not doing it. It's tracking, but it's not like just wait. All right, how about we restart the computer? I guess I'm going to show. All right. So while we're having some technical difficulties, everyone remember the Virtual Boy I talked about? I forgot to mention they had a little bit of an ad campaign that was a little unorthodox. I got a video here I'd like to show you.
He came from the third dimension with his own brain, its own voice, its own legs. There's only one problem. It needs your eyes. Virtual Boy, see it now in 3D.
That was Nintendo's ad campaign. Seriously, right? It made me think like it was going to eat my face by just looking at that commercial. All right, so we're back up and running. I'm connecting to you, by the way. Okay, let's try it now. No display? Yeah, right. Okay, I guess this one's not gonna work now, is it? Yeah, is the demo gonna, try the demo, see if it'll even display. That one displays.
Hi, and thank you for playing my game.
Nope. All right. Chris, I guess you're gonna try Dreadnoughts, if it'll work. Yep. All right, this one works. I'm sorry about the technical difficulties, everyone. Again, this is developmental technology, so there are gonna be a little bit of bugs. All right, Chris, you're gonna be playing a different game. Everyone knows about this game except you. All right, so basically, your AWSDs are right here, and you see your controls, right? Your mouse is right here. Now you see everything in front of you?
Yes.
All right, start the game. Do you hear anything?
No sound yet. Oh, look at here. I'm in a creepy dungeon-looking environment.
All right, well, navigate through the dungeon.
I'm scared. Okay, all right.
You can look around, by the way. That's what the Oculus is for.
Oh my.
Yeah. If you look down, you can see your map too.
Come on, look at that.
Yeah. All you have to do is find your way out of the maze.
Let's just go this way then.
All right, that sounds like a good plan.
Make sure nobody's following me.
No one's gonna follow you. Why would anyone be in this maze? Oh, by the way, this shift button right here is run. Just in case you might need to. Uh-oh, your oil's going out. Right click. And you can bring up your inventory. And then look at the oil. And now, oh, you're out of oil. That's bad. All right. You're in the dark. Okay.
Oh, what the?
I want to get out of there, Chris. So dark. Hey, look at the door. That could be your salvation. Good. You're gonna hold the button, Chris. Come on. Well, looks like you got away. That was just trial number one. Which way are you gonna go, Chris?
I have no idea.
It's getting a little fun navigating your maze.
I found stuff.
Oh, cool. You can possibly use that to light your lantern. Yep, there it is. Just look at it. You gotta look at it. There. There you go.
Much better.
Now you have light. Nothing well.
I think I'm running in a loop. Here we go.
It's alright. Take your time for the maze. All you have to do is find the end. You gotta find your cheese. Man, someone sounds like they really need to get back into shape. You got a letter there. I don't know what language that is. Can you read it?
They're watching us.
Oh my. That's not good at all.
That's not good. So apparently, I've been here for 33 days already.
You're not very good at this game.
Not very good.
Right click to get rid of it. There you go.
Okay, cool. It's not alive.
You sure about that?
No. I'm dead.
Oh, you lost. So, would anyone else like to give it a shot? Want to try the demo? Or how about, does anyone want to ride a roller coaster actually? Who likes roller coasters? Anyone? Anyone? You like roller coasters? Alright, come on up, ride a roller coaster.
You come up there to ride a roller coaster?
Yeah. I thought it was pretty neat. Good job, Chris. Yeah. You got eaten. How do I show, where's the, you got it? Okay, you pulled it up on your phone. All right, that works too. All right. Promise no monsters are gonna eat you. All right, here we are. If you'll just put it on the head-mounted display. I'll put on your earphones. And you don't have to press any controls. All you have to do is just look around. What does it feel like right now?
Roller coaster.
Aren't you going to look around, observe your surroundings? You've got 360 degrees of motion. You can look behind you if you wanted. Oh man, the roller coaster's just about to start. modern virtual reality technologies that are out there right now, we can do things just like you saw, like Chris. How real did that experience feel?
Felt pretty real, man.
Were you scared?
Pretty scared, man.
What about you, Matt?
It was okay. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it.
So, now, that begs the question, where would we be 10 years from now? Where could this eventually take us? I can't really answer that question because we wouldn't know. But I can tell you what's going to be in the near future.
Look around. Technology is all around us. We use it in every aspect of our lives. It enables us to do amazing things. But what if we could go further? What if we could go beyond the screen? Where your digital world is blended with your real world. Now we can.
By the way,
This
this
is the
actually
world
is how it is if you've watched concept footage of it at E3.
What will they enable us to do? New ways to visualize our work.
I have an idea for the fuel tank.
New ways to share ideas with each other.
How are things going your end?
I just put the images in OneDrive.
Perfect.
More immersive ways to play. New ways to teach and learn.
So put the new trap into place of the old one,
No.
and tighten here and here.
New ways to collaborate and explore the places we've never been.
Look at this formation. Let's take a closer look.
And new ways to create the things we imagine. Because when you change the way you see the world, you can change the world you see. This is Microsoft HoloLens.
So, does anyone have anything to say about that? That's in our near future. Maybe in about a year from now. That'll be on shelves. You can just go out and buy it, put it on your head, and you can watch Netflix on this wall right here. Well, that about does it for my presentation. Do I have any questions? Anyone, anything regarding virtual reality whatsoever? Yes?
Is there an official release date for the Oculus yet?
It's supposed to it was supposed to release this year, but they pushed it back. They pushed it to next year, where the consumer market should receive the Oculus. But there's talk of it just being right on the shelves and you pick it up and everything's going to be supported. It's supposed to revolutionize gaming as we know it. Any more questions? All right, well that'll do it for my presentation. Thank you for all attending.